Welcome to the Hawaii Audubon Society's annual meeting for 2021. It's been 82 years since this organization was founded in someone's living room back in 1939, and we're very happy to still be going strong. We wish we could meet with you in person, but as you all know, COVID-19 situation has changed a lot of things, including our annual meetings. We hope to be meeting you all next year in person. And we will hope to hear more from you because this session does not allow us to hear from you. And that was an important part of our members' meetings for years and years and years. This evening, we have a very good program. Not only do we have our award ceremony this year. We don't always offer that, but this year we have 6 outstanding awardees. And then we have an outstanding program celebrating our 82 years that Susan Scott has put together. So with that said, I would like to introduce our board members. Our board members and our staff, all of whom work very hard to keep our society going. Our vice president is Liz Kumabi. Our secretary is Susan Scott. John Harrison is our treasurer, and you will be hearing from him shortly with the Society's financial report. Alice Roberts has done an amazing work coordinating the volunteer work at the Freeman Seabird Preserve. And she is also a tour leader at Pico Lagoon and has been doing that for years and years. Rich Downs is in charge of our White Tern project, and he is also the videographer that has put together this wonderful meeting. Colleen Soares is our Christmas bird coordinator on the board, and she is also in charge of the Keep Cats Safe Indoors campaign, which also means keep the birds safe outdoors. Wendy Kunst is our Zoom meeting expert, but is also an educator and does a lot of educational outreach for the Society. And she is assisted in that effort by Yvonne Chan, a school outreach volunteer, and other members of the board and staff. And last but not least, Pat Moriyasu. She's a copy editor extraordinaire and put together our latest and 7th edition book of Hawaii's birds, which we hope you all have a copy, and if you don't, they're available on our website. Our staff is Wendy Johnson, who is a volunteer executive director and also manages the Freeman Seabird Preserve. Laura Zollard is our office and communications manager, and our Elepaio editor is Suzanne Spiesberg, who has done an outstanding job with the Elepaio. I'm sure you all agree. A year for the Hawaii Audubon Society. It started off with a bang, or a whimper, maybe because of COVID-19. But the office is still open irregularly, but it is, and we just keep going. And we began this year with an effort to sell our newest 7th edition bird book, which is an outstanding book. The Freeman Seabird Preserve volunteer effort finished in March, and it is about to start up this January. And from January to March of this coming year, every Saturday there will be an opportunity for all of you to volunteer at the preserve from 8 to 11 in the morning. Please contact Alice Roberts to let her know that you will be coming, and she will be happy to expect you. Our Christmas bird count is going forward with our usual circles, and that is being coordinated with the board member Colleen Soares, who did it last year as well. The calendar of the Christmas bird counts is in the latest Elepaio, and you also see it on the website. Lance Tanina will be conducting a December 4th Kona pelagic tour in a 46-foot boat. If you get seasick, you probably need to take precautions. And you will see birds and marine life. And the other field trips, we're still getting them ready and planning. Planning, as you know, has been difficult because of COVID. but we hope in the beginning of the year to have a trip to the Campbell National Wildlife Refuge, and we will keep you posted on other trips as they come up. I personally am a lawyer, and I'm representing 3 conservation organizations, including the Audubon Society, challenge to the final environmental impact statement for Kawainui Marsh. The reason the board felt it was important to challenge this final EIS is because they failed to take into consideration pollution that is coming into the marsh from the Kapa'a Industrial Park, as well as the pollution from 4 now closed landfills, the waste transfer station, and all the other sources of pollution into this marsh, which is very seriously degraded and needs to be improved. The master plan that the state has put together for the marsh, unfortunately, includes several dwellings and restrooms along the Kapa'a Quarry Road where there is no sewer system. And as all those types of waste disposal systems work, eventually they percolate down through a drain field into the marsh, which would just add to the problems the marsh is having. So we felt it was important to challenge this rather defective environmental impact statement. And that case was filed in March of this year, and we will keep you posted on how it does. The other 2 partnering organizations is the Lanakai Outdoor Circle and the Hawaii's Thousand Friends. And with that, one more important announcement. Up in the northwestern Hawaii Islands, you are all aware, I'm sure, of the Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument. That exists together and in partnership with the Fish and Wildlife Services refuges up there, and also with the state marine refuges, and with the Northwestern Hawaiian Island Coral Reef Ecosystem Reserve. Because this area up there is protected by 2 pieces of legislation. One, the Antiquities Act, which was really designed to protect land areas, and 2, the National Marine Sanctuaries Act. And because in the year 2000, President Clinton, by executive order, mandated that the Coral Reef Ecosystem Reserve morph into a National Marine Sanctuary, that process is now going forward. The public scoping announcement, the notice of intent, will be going out right around the 1st of the year. So please stay tuned, and I hope you will all get involved in helping to further protect this very important area. And now I would like to turn this meeting over to Wendy Johnson, who will announce the program, our awards program, and our awardees, 6 outstanding volunteers for this year. Thank you.